welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So the Splinterlands SPS token airdrop is over. So a year ago, Splinterlands started giving away its SPS token, its Splinterlands shard token, and anyone who had any assets in the game was basically every day getting a little bit of tokens, or some people got quite a lot of tokens. And they were getting those for free. It was an airdrop that went on for a year, and now that has ended. So I sort of do a quick video, just talking a little bit about that, and also if you've used Splinterlands before, you can see now the sort of the dashboard for SPS has changed because there's no longer an airdrop, so they've changed it from the airdrop UI to this new UI, which is kind of good to see. So you can still see that because I haven't claimed my SPS for a while, there are still a few. I've still got some SPS to claim from the last days of the airdrop, so I can claim it here. This is claiming from the on the Hive blockchain, and this one here is some. I've got some Splinterlands assets on the Ethereum blockchain, so I've still got some stuff I can claim from those sources, and actually, so these will sort of go away because this was part of the airdrop. So these will sort of go. These are just here for historic reasons. But here we can see staked rewards. So because I've got some staked, I've got almost 19,000 SPS staked. So that was what I got from the airdrop, about $1,000 worth. Obviously that depends on the price. Because I've got these staked, I'm staking at an equivalent of 35% annual percentage rate. So I still get staking rewards every day that I can claim. So I'm getting some staking 40.164 SPS tokens, and also getting some vouchers which are used in the economy in other ways. So even though the airdrop's finished, if you have SPS staked, you'll still be getting staked rewards, because that is it might not go on forever, I suppose, but at the moment there is this staking reward. They have these some SPS tokens, what's the term, allocated. They have SPS tokens allocated to give as staking reward. So basically all staking is it encourages people not to go and spend them. So basically, if I wanted to, I could go and spend all my SPS tokens and get $1,000. I don't want to do that. I think SPS tokens, not investment advice. I think they may go up in future. We'll talk a bit about that maybe. And also, I support Splinterlands. I've played Splinterlands for a long time, and I quite like having Splinterlands tokens. I think that might be a valuable thing just for within the game, not just in dollar terms. So I'm keeping those. So we quickly do this. So I can quickly claim. So I can claim these are my staked rewards. So I can claim these. Just going to run a little transaction to get those. So now see that's gone down to 0, and now we can see in my in-game liquid wallet I've got 40. I can also claim these ones, these 38. So let's just claim those as well. So that will go into my in-game wallet. The Ethereum ones I won't claim because I need to be logged into my Ethereum account, which I'm not. So I'll leave those for the time being. We can see here these are sort of slowly growing again. So we can see I have 72. Let's go and stake those. Let's make sure we're getting our 35% interest on those. So I can, if I remember how to do it now, because it's all changed. So I can stake, and I'm going to stake the max. So let's put it in there already. So unstaking takes 4 weeks. 25% of the unstaked tokens become available after each week. So that's something to be aware of. If you have these things staked, you can't just unstake them all and get them and sell them. They're split into basically quarters, and then you get the first quarter, and then you have to wait, or you have to wait a week for the first quarter, I suppose. So there we go. So this is my token. My token total has gone up a little bit, and of course the other thing about this, as supposedly Einstein said about compound interest, the more, if you're getting interest and you restake it, then the amount that you're getting interest on goes up over time as well. So you're sort of getting an accumulation of assets, and if you restake them, then you're getting more and more and more. Obviously the dollar price of these things may go up or down. We'll have a quick look at that, how that's changed, but you're basically going to get more SPS tokens. So that's what's going on with the SPS token, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on here. You can see at the top here, they're going to be dropping nodes, so basically they're going to be running their own blockchain infrastructure. If you know about computers more than me at least, they're quite expensive. You can go and buy a node, and you can sort of run that, and you'll get SPS tokens as well, a bit like on a proof of stake blockchain. If you're part of the staking ecosystem, you get rewards based on the amount of value you have staked in the system. So all that stuff's going on plenty of things going on with Splinterlands aside from the game. And obviously, the game is a whole bunch of other stuff as well, which I've done lots of videos on. Not going to do that now. So, what does it mean that the airdrop's over? Well, the airdrop means that I'm not getting any free SPS tokens anymore. So maybe a little bit sad about that. But obviously, the problem with doing a big airdrop is every day you're giving away a whole bunch of tokens, and some of those people are selling those tokens. So as we've seen with lots of blockchain projects and lots of blockchain game projects, if every day you're giving away a whole bunch of tokens, and if the majority of people are not saving those and thinking I'll keep those for the future, if the majority of those people are just selling them straight away, what does that mean by in terms of basic economic supply and demand? If people are selling things, then the only way you can sell them is the price goes down. And so if we go to here, we go to Coin Gecko, and we look at the SPS token price against the dollar. And then we see it obviously goes all over the place, but basically it sort of so it started obviously a year ago. That's when the token came out, so it was priced then at 24 cents. I mean that price I think is fairly abstract because basically they were giving them away for free. So that I'd be a little bit suspicious of that sort of price, but we can see it sort of went up and down a lot, and actually peaked here on, where are we, 15th of October, almost got up to 90 cents. Actually here they say maybe on some exchange for like a second it got up to $1, but the daily close was 90 cents. And then we can see not like a lot of crypto obviously peaked between October, November, December was sort of the time at which most cryptocurrencies peaked, got their all-time high in some cases. And then since then, it's been a downward sort of spiral. And particularly, I mean, this has happened for all cryptocurrencies pretty much. So I wouldn't say the airdrop is specifically the reason that SPS has declined in such a way. But in terms of the narrative of SPS, basically there's a token that's the price is going down and people are being given it every day. In that sort of scenario, the game theory is, why would you keep it? Because the price is going down, you want to sell it straight away. It's like in a different way, like an inflationary economy. If you're given $100 and in a day's time it's only going to be worth $90, then you basically go and buy stuff today because tomorrow it's going to be worth less. So basically, the airdrop hasn't helped this pricing curve, even if it's not, I think, the fundamental aspect of it. So if we come and just pull this thing out here, this is not going to work, is it? It doesn't like doing this. Let's do this instead. So just wait for this to reload. So we can see here, this is over the 90 days. We can see, downward downward pressure. It goes up and down a little bit. And actually, we hit the all-time low here. So the all-time low, CoinGecko is saying, is the 13th of July. So this month, what is that? About 2 weeks ago, we hit an all-time low of about 4 US cents, compared to 24 cents when CoinGecko started calculating this. So technically, this is definitely not investment advice. But we can see from the all-time low, the price of the SPS token is up 29%. So sort of this is the lowest price ever, and now it's gone up a little bit. So I would not say this is to do again with the airdrop being going to finish. We have to be careful about causation and correlation. So just because something's happened doesn't mean that something caused the change you're looking at. But definitely, I would say over time, the fact that SPS token is not being given out as an airdrop is gonna potentially mean the price is going to be more valuable, only if because people aren't getting it for free and then selling it for free. I mean that sell pressure is now gone. People like me may have accumulated a whole bunch of SPS tokens over the year, and they may be trying to sell them. So there may be this sort of maybe another sort of a factor comes into play, that we have another 3 months of people who've accumulated tens of thousands of SPS tokens trying to dump those on the market. That may happen too. So I'm not saying the price is immediately going to sort of double or anything like that. Absolutely not the case. I'm not expecting that. I'm not keeping mine because I think the price is necessarily going to 10x or even go up 30%. But anyway, that's just to sort of frame what's going on with Splinterlands. Personally, I think it is a much underrated project, much underrated game. There's a lot of changes happening in the economy, which are actually now reward skilled players and players who have invested into buying cards. So that's good in the sense that, again, it's removed the ability for players just to come in and not play very well with, and not invest any money and get assets, get tokens that they can just sell off. So the whole economy is being strengthened. We're seeing that with most blockchain games now are reworking their economies, making them more resilient, making them more focused towards skilled players and players who invest and continue to invest in the economy. That's what we want, really. I think we'll look back at the whole sort of play to earn phenomenon from Axie Infinity that's basically started a year ago as a sort of over exuberance in the market that thankfully we have learned from, and I think definitely Splinterlands has. So cool. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel and